Hey everybody, how you doing? Cheers, y'all. This is an early week for us, or a short week. So this is our Friday for the show. Savage AF is the show. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. We'll be cursing in 4 minutes and 10 seconds. In the meantime, I'm your host, Black Pedro, and then your host also.
Um. Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh shit. Oh yeah. I cussed already. It's Shang, but that's
Okay.
not the words that flag us. It's these other
Mhm.
words.
It's the other words, man. So Savage AF, man, forget your feelings. Facts matter. Black Pedro, comedian Shane.
Yes.
We are here for you guys Monday through Friday, typically. 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically. Live on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. We are a show that talks politics, hot topics, current events, in an I don't give a fluff style. We're
Wow.
Savage
You
AF,
said
baby.
that pretty mean, brother.
Hey, man. Well, I'm fired up today. You know
Okay.
what?
Well.
Well, gosh darn it. But listen, guys, if you ever miss us live on YouTube, it's your
wait.
fault.
Wait. 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 Wait a minute.
But wait,
I want to say to the people that are already in the feed,
all
thank
of the
you.
people in the world.
All the people that are word. Thank y'all. But make sure we let people know tomorrow we won't be here.
No, that's what I was saying. This is our Friday today.
This
We
is our
won't be here tomorrow. That so this
so
this
don't
this your
if you
Savage
log
AF
in,
weekend starts now.
if you log in, you won't be there.
That's
But
what it is. But if you ever miss us live, guys, if you ever miss us
which
live,
is your fault.
that's on you. Okay, you some sort of drug junkie. Turn your life around. Get clean. Get
If
to
you
our.
if you weren't given hand jobs in the back alley, you could be watching the show.
Why is this Long John Silver still open? Come on. Listen, you can get to our YouTube channel. That's where we keep all of our shows archived. It's
Which
scrolling
is
at the
scrolling.
bottom of the screen. Look down. YouTube.com/C/Savage AF World for those who are listening and not
Right,
looking.
right. Very important.
When you get to that page, okay. And yes, I suspect methamphetamines are
And
involved in it.
take your finger and do this. Bell, you do what the hell you're supposed to do, and that's the way you do it. Now, also, I know you think you, I think you, I know you think, I know you think you're done, but you're not done. We need the ratings. That's the way the business works, and you rate it strong and hard like this. Rate us and thumb us. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey,
wait.
thumb him first.
Give us no. Don't
I gotta
thumb
go to
me,
work, man.
man. Don't thumb
So,
me. Don't be thumbing me. I don't play that for you freaks. Thumbs
He
up.
said thumb us. Nah, man.
Give us since thumb us. Thumb us.
Thumb up us?
No, give us some thumbs up.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
that
You
makes
know what? I ain't never had no woman do that, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
that was the thumbest thing you ever said,
Yeah,
man.
man. That was man.
Big
That is
thummy.
crazy.
But yeah, give us the thumbs up.
I don't even know how I don't even know how to recover from that.
And the thumbs really work on Facebook, the other platform we
Which
stream
is
on.
up top there.
So when you do that, go Savage A dot F dot. You need the periods right here, okay? When you do that, search for us on Facebook. That being said, we'll wrap up the promo stuff with that which is more important than air. Your firstborn child. Forget
More
about your
important
grandma.
than air,
Yeah,
life,
man.
love,
Yes.
family,
Dolphins. It doesn't matter.
yeah.
It's called Instagram, yo.
Boom.
The gram, IG. I like to call it the IG.
Yes.
At
Follow.
comedian Shang. At Black Pedro. And then yeah, IG has a baby twin sister app called Threads now.
Threads.
At Black Pedro, at comedian Shang. And get at us on all of that as well.
Get at us on all the platforms. I'm going to start off the show and begin and end the show with this because we really want you to come out to this live show. I'm going to be in San Diego, California at the Laugh Factory, Friday, August 25th at 8 p.m. Make sure you come out with your friends. You can go to the laughfactory.com website and get your tickets now. I'm going to start the promotion heavy, and we really want y'all to come out. We got Vaughn DeCarlo on the show, Raymond Montoya, Jason Rogers, who apparently, still has disco hands.
He looks like that looks like a wrestling promo.
Yeah, hey, let me tell you something, brother.
Saturday SmackDown.
And Mr. Denim himself, looking
J.C. Penney Model of the Year.
Yeah, he looks like, hey, buy
Shout
this
out
jacket.
Raymond Montoya.
You really do look like it. Buy this jacket.
That is page 37 of a spring catalog.
Definitely spring catalog. But make sure you come out and see the show. Pedro's very funny, and quite the ladies' man.
Yep.
I, on the other hand, don't women like me that way.
You said I'm quite the ladies' man. I was just like, yep. I don't even know that's not even a smooth thing to say.
I just tell them, I just tell that lady, can I smell your armpit? Which is the weirdest thing. I said that to a girl jokingly, and she said, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "No, bitch, are you crazy? No, I was joking. I don't want to smell your armpit. My armpits are fine." I just said it to be weird.
That means she hadn't showered that day,
and she wanted me to.
She got self-conscious.
She tried to catch me up, But we gonna get down on the show.
Speaking of catch up, thank y'all for catching up with us. Nicole H, I see you in the building. Evelyn Gatlin is here. Kev Keith, Miss Pink the Enigma is in it. Damani Jones doing it. Serious Jess,
Damani Jones the wrong way. It's Damani Jones.
Damani Jones.
Yeah, that's how you do
Serious Jess, I see you. Serious Jess, stop trying to poach our audience. He says since they won't be in tomorrow, tune in at his time to his OnlyFans. Look, man, you got to get your own weirdos to follow you, okay?
Yeah, man.
These are my weirdos.
Ain't nobody want to see your toes. What is wrong with you, man?
Nicole H said my armpit smells like rotisserie chicken. Girl, get a shopping cart. That's because when you go to the grocery store, you put the rotisserie chicken here, and then you grab some stuff, and you just get a cart. You ain't gotta put it all under, but I'll take a slice. Shut up, y'all. Savage AF. Are we there? Yeah. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Black Pedro, comedian Shang. Let's get this show started, y'all. It's Thursday, August. Damn.
What?
Start this shit over. Can we start from the beginning, y'all? It's August.
First you and the goddamn core.
This is just my first glass of the day, too. I'm not even there.
Ugly.
It's August 3rd. All
right, guys. Everybody knows that he doesn't speak that way, but it just happened.
Hear ye. Let it be known that today is the day of Thurs.
In
the month of August.
Got some people
on the day of the 3rd.
Wow, Kevin Keith is creepy. You actually said when she said her armpit smells like rotisserie chicken. You said yummy.
He said, "Girl, bring the pits. I got the gravy."
Wow.
he used gravy.
Wow, you made it even nastier than it needed to be. It could have just been we move on to the political topics, but you just made a jizz joke. That's what you did. It was kind of a jizz joke. Gravy, man pudding. That's what it is.
It jizz what it jizz. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it is Thursday, August 3rd, 2023 in the time-space continuum.
The wine starts his vocabulary rolling.
You know what it is. This is how I warm my mouth up. Yeah. Get the palate. It's a palate. Amuse bouche.
Yes.
All right, man. So today we are going to end with a Shangry.
Yeah.
Got one for you too. Got one for you. Oh, okay. No, this is a new one. Shangry says, I might have been wrong AF.
Yes.
We'll see. We'll see what he's talking about, man. Stick around. Before that, Black Pedro popping today. Did you guys know that vampires do porn?
Well, yeah.
Let's talk about it.
I listen to the soundtrack every day.
But before we get into that, man.
Vampire fucking.
And listen, the past few days, we talked a lot of politics, but today we're gonna pop off the show.
But
on a social note.
But there is a lot of politics that happened.
Oh no,
today.
There's a lot that went on today.
Perp walk.
And I'm sure it'll bleed in at some point.
Donald Trump did the perp walk. They took his fingerprints, bitch. Perp walk. Yeah,
I got a feeling you got that covered for us today, Shane. Yeah, so I wanted to hit y'all with you know, a little something more on the social side for us.
Yeah.
I know a lot of us are hip hop fans.
What?
And while this may not be information, I definitely see it as confirmation of something that we've known for a long time that will still make you say,
motherfucker, say what? Yeah. Motherfucker, say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
your boy Meek Mills, free Meek Mills, man. He got possibly the word. I wish Donald Trump had Meek Mill's judge, okay? Because this woman was terrible to this man. But anyways, that being said, recently this clip went viral, or at least came across my desk. I'm gonna hit y'all with this,
and then we'll
get into it, man. Because I know
the worst judge.
Shang, you and I, in terms of hip hop, I think operate in fairly similar spaces.
Except that you like the gangster stuff a lot more, and I'm a little bit more ethereal.
No, I got you. But I bet
to smack these hoes, Joe. You know,
only at the party. But no, I mean, I think there's a lot of crossover between the music we listen to.
Right. Well, except for Dragon Snake, rock funk.
Yeah, when you get into your grasshopper, you know, folk music, then I can't.
You don't like it. I don't know why you don't like it.
Let's listen to your boy Meek Mills, straight out of Philly, y'all. Explain something to us that, again, I think we all knew, but to hear it like this from a guy like this, you know, it slaps a little bit harder. Motherfucker, say what?
Open doors for me to be on stages like this, because before I wasn't on stages like this. I was on rap stages rapping about, you know, violence and guns. You know that we get paid to rap about that stuff. They actually pay us more when we rap about more ignorant stuff, so I make sure I even align and come on, talk on stages like this. But you guys, the NAACP, open up doors for people like me to be able to power forward, because the things that fund us, that don't power me forward. You know, I just make sure, because I know better and I'm at an age point, I'm 36, they power us really went from when we 21 to 25, where we really don't know. I'm one of the lucky ones that made it through, where I was able to get my knowledge and sense, and I'm the one that keep the line on the rap ignorance and be able to level out conversations like these and deliver it to the young people who may not attend things like this. So I would just say I appreciate you guys.
So yeah, the crux of that, for me at least,
I know what I got from it, but go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, you know, that, you know, for years we've heard of the music powers that be, those who hold the gatekeepers, I should say, to the music industry, have for decades now filtered out conscious rap.
Wow.
Whoop that trick. God damn you, Nicole. Put the chicken down and get focused. No, but for years we've known that, or at least, you know, you could see it in the music. You could see it in the product that conscious rap was getting filtered out. And, you know, and I fell for it, Shay. That gangster stuff, man, to get you going.
But he does listen to some of the, you know.
No, but you know, it represents, and you know, depending on what you're listening to and who, they could either be making people conscious about violence in the hood, you know, and that got labeled as gangster. Like NWA got labeled gangster rap, but really they were bringing to the forefront, you know, a lot of the violence and financial inequities.
Not really.
No. I mean, it really early on, I think it was. But what we've seen is that the industry itself it filters out the conscious rap,
right,
and has let more and more and more of what we call gangster and mumble and I just call it ignorant bullshit at this point to the forefront now. But for me to hear Meek Mill say that they actually pay them more to do that,
right,
it's just confirmation, though. Again, not information, but I appreciate hearing.
I'm gonna let you know
from Meek Mills.
I heard "Payback's a motherfucking nigga."
That's why I'm sick of getting treated like a goddamn stepchild. Fuck a punk because I ain't him. You got to deal with the 9 double M.
See, he knows all the shit. And I know, you know, Elvis was a hero to most, but he never meant shit to me. But the point, because he was straight out racist. The motherfucker simple and plain, motherfucking man, John Wayne. Yeah. That was for you young people. That's Public Enemy. No, I've always known that. They've done documentaries on it where they showed that when the conscious rap, self-destruction, we're talking about when even though they had every big name rapper on that song, they got less airplay than like a whoop that trick or beat that bitch with a bat. Beat
Right.
that bitch with a bat. Of course, that's what they did because they do it in all kinds of parts of society.
Now, hold on. I will say in reference to that song because I grew up in Detroit with some ghetto ass electronic music, and take that bitch to the motel, beat that bitch with a bat, beat that bitch with a bat was like very, very popular when I was in high school, and I used to be like, man, this song is crazy, it's violent, bro. Like, what the fuck? And then I got a little bit older, and I was like, oh, nigga, that was a metaphor. Take it to the motel, beat it with a bat. The bat is your dick, nigga. It was about sex, dog. It wasn't about bludgeoning her with the murdering her.
What I'm saying is,
it wasn't about murder.
Just like
I was like, this is a weird song.
It was not about murder. It was about murdering that pussy. Same shit.
Sex.
But we use all kind of violent imagery.
The murder you like, ladies.
Just to explain fucking, it's murderous. Just to explain fucking, skewer that bitch in the face. Like, it's always something.
Slice her skin off her thighs. Hey.
Yeah. Oh, that means rubber thighs with my hands. Oh, why didn't I know that? No, I know that. But what they do is they try to do that in all imagery. In fact, I got in a debate about, and I'm not bullshitting you, 1,052 comments back and forth, people going back and forth with me because I said that at the Essence Festival, which was kind of an adult R&B grown folk thing.
Jazz. It was
jazz.
I thought historically it was the Essence Jazz Festival.
It was jazz, then it turned into R&B, and now they have Megan Thee Stallion, and she invited a bunch of women on stage, and they came out with hardly no pants on or no underwear on, and started twerking with their pussies out. And you missed it. Sorry.
Shit.
And,
I gotta get to Essence.
I got to get to Essence.
No,
the fuck are they doing now? But they were debating back and forth, and the one woman said, "Well, that's woman empowerment." I said, "Let me tell you something, women. Twerking with your pussy out in front of 4,000 people is not empowering you. And the fact that they push that imagery more than they did Erykah Badu and a lot of the other singers that were singing about stuff to uplift us is an obvious thing. But part of it is us. It is us because we keep embracing that shit. That's why I didn't like they cloned Tyrone. I get what they were going for with the sci-fi twist, but at the same time, it was all same old pimp, drug dealer, hoe shit.
But you gotta understand historically, until we got into this age of streaming, which is a whole other thing, because I've seen a clip of Snoop Dogg like, tell me how the fuck 1 billion streams don't even add up to $1 million. Like, so these artists aren't getting paid for their streams either. Hello, join us, actors on the picket line and the writers, because but historically that wasn't there. So really, going through a label was like an artist's only way, no matter what music you play, to really get money and get paid. And Maya says because they want the long money, some of them sold their souls and dignity. And to a degree, it's like, well, there was no other way in a sense, you know what I mean? Because like I called them earlier, they were gatekeepers. So I'm not condoning it, right? Like Damani Jones said, Tribe Called Quest was his lane. Like
that was more my lane.
I had a spectrum. I could go anywhere from that to Cube and NWA.
See, I was more. He knows. I was more. I put it this way: I was 2 seconds off of wearing a toe ring. That's
See, I was like Helter Skelter, Lost Boys.
I used to wear shells. I used to be like
Red Man.
Even my comedy was like, when we gonna have black people in the hood and take their money and come together. And now I just talk about midget fucking. But the point is, see, and I sold out to a point, but I circle back and forth. But the point is, when you see hip hop, when you see how hip hop has basically is trash now, when you got what's the 659 or whatever the fuck his name is,
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, Tekashi 648.
He said 659. I don't know how tall he is. What is he? 6'5'9"? I don't know.
Whatever the fuck he is. I know he gets his ass beat constantly, and it's just. Okay, wow. Breezy JJ, Eric Benet for Shang. I've actually opened for him. He's a very cool dude. Shut your mouth, woman. No, I'm just saying I did come from a different era. I was in Poor Righteous Teachers, the conscious stuff, Eric B. and Rakim, which, was basically kicking, third eye knowledge stuff. But that stuff, even though it was popular and those were real MCs to me, the people now like Tekashi, and there's a lot of little corny motherfuckers that do nothing.
I saw, I've been following a lot of Detroit centric profiles on Instagram, and this one was like, it was talking about how many babies are coming out of Detroit. Like there's Baby Tron and Little Baby this and Tall Baby that and Fat Baby, and I was just like, I have no idea who any of these artists are. And it really prompted me to realize that, like, I have tuned out contemporary hip hop.
What do you mean?
Like, from, okay, so and this isn't even dissing anything. But the
Why
first
people going at
for Ralph Tresvant, I'm a man with sensitivity. So what?
You know what? Why do people in the feed so savage? They just like, yeah, man. I bet you like a lot of little. You probably got Maxwell tattoo on your ass cheek. What?
See, here's Justice yells out PRT Trenton. I don't know if that's a city ordinance or a rapper's name anymore, right? So for me, it started with, and I'm saying again, it's not a diss at all, but with Waka Flocka Flame. when the first time I heard that name, I was like, what does that mean?
Wow, that means
like, I don't know what that means. Yeah, and then I thought back and I'm like, okay, there was like Das Effects and Fushnikins when I was growing up. Biz Markie, Flavor Flav. So yeah, there's been silly names, but like it really was a moment where I was just like, I don't know why somebody would call themselves Waka Flocka Flame. Like I just did not understand the concept. You know what I mean? And that's when I understood, like, this lane of hip hop ain't for me. Oh, Poor Righteous Teachers. Okay, all right, Serious Just.
No. I mean, that's Poor Righteous Teachers.
PRT. That's what I was like.
People don't know who KRS-One is. Some of them.
I didn't know Poor Righteous Teachers were from Trenton, though.
Yeah. Did you know KRS-One? What KRS-One stands for? Anybody in the feed know what KRS?
Knowledge, reality system.
Right. You just making shit up.
I know the first one's got to be knowledge.
Knowledge. Retail salamander. What do you no? You just mutilated KRS-One, one of the dopest rappers.
I got knowledge though. I got
okay.
knowledge.
No, I know. But the thing is, right now, if you look at
what is it? What is the KRS? Do you know?
It's knowledge, righteousness, systems.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
1, 1, 1, 1. And one of his best songs is whoop whoop. That's the sound of the beast.
Police.
But the thing is, if you this is old school, new school. I don't want to.
Oh, she says knowledge reigns supreme.
Reigns supreme.
Breezy G.
No, but he said that on a thing. I just watched him on an interview. That's why I brought him up.
Okay.
Yeah, because he said that before he was
knowledge reigns supreme. We got a couple of knowledge reigns supreme there. They're okay. There we go. Okay. I think I knew that back then, but now
you're like that.
Yeah.
Now you just want to whoop that trick, but which is the worst.
It's my trick. Right. It's my trick.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you right now, one of the best songs that encompasses where they basically used
Nicole
Lioness. I'm too young.
I'm too young for all this old talk. Shut your 80s baby ass up.
Okay, Nicole. Okay, we know what you listen to. We know what you listen to now. No, if you look at how the companies, the record labels, were ran by people that wanted to push a certain agenda to Black people. It's the same thing as, how did all that crack end up in the hood? How did all those guns end up in the hood? And the one dude said, we don't got no airplanes. What was it? It was on
that's Cube. I know Cube said that. He was like, niggas ain't never been to Russia. How the fuck they getting AK?
Cube goes back and forth. Now Cube is.
Well, I mean, back then he was,
because he was down with Public Enemy, and he was down with Public Enemy. And if you look at Exterminator X did his music, when he was doing stuff that was conscious for a minute. Even Tupac, who I felt was one of the biggest, I don't know, not just names, but like he was part of the whole agenda of hip hop. He had eras where he was conscious, and that was also when Public
And
Enemy.
then he went to death row.
Yeah, and then all his shit changed.
And then
But
shook.
no, if you look at Brenda Had a Baby, there was times when Tupac was conscious, and it was a whole album, where he had all conscious stuff, and it was great. And then he went back to the bullshit because obviously the record labels were like, if you talk about killing your own people, we'll add an extra zero to that.
Yeah.
And that's the truth.
Maya Baker said, for some reason, our group failed to identify the stereotypes being pushed on us. Instead, we embraced it. I think what was being embraced, Maya, and I agree with you on that statement. I think what was being embraced because at the same time that the violence was being pushed was a lifestyle that rewarded that violence, right? So like, get fast money, kill these niggas, move that crack. Who give a fuck? Wear this, wear that. Buy the cars, buy the whips. We blow money. All the money ain't a thing, nigga. Throw it in the air. Make that shit rain.
And then
nigga,
the P Diddy era. If you look at the P Diddy era, it was all glitz and glamour and dance and have a good time. It wasn't as gangster. If you look at P Diddy era and the Ja Rule era was, what would I be without you? It was basically, I'm a thug, but I love.
And that also was a time when R&B and hip hop were
Terminator. I said Terminator X.
But R&B and hip hop were
Terminator X.
No,
y'all stupid.
Is the dude from Harlem who kills rats and roaches. All right, so no.
Y'all are so crazy in the feed.
But also, I was just gonna say, I think back then in that era, the Diddy, what was the name of that Ja Rule clique? Not the Herb Gotti and them. What they call themselves? Yeah, but I can't remember. They had Murder Inc. Sorry, it's murder. But so like when you were in the Bad Boy Murder Inc. Even
era, they had an era.
Even Death Row era. There was a lot of like R&B and hip hop were like heavily intertwined. You know what I mean?
Right. And then they had a lot
of there was a different vibe.
But if you think about it, they had that happen, and then came Dark Man X. And then his stuff was just murder, death, kill. I mean, the first song where he's in a tub full of blood, and this is the verse, and y'all will think I'm bullshitting you. I had blood on my dick because I fucked the corpse. I'm a nasty nigga. When you pass me, nigga, don't look me in the eye unless you're ready to fucking die. What the deal? That's what made him sit there going, yeah,
well,
fuck a corpse first. Gotta get that out. Then after that, got a fucking corpse. I mean, that's
what else you gonna do?
And his friends is like, yeah, man. So maybe you could fuck the corpse and then kill more people and fuck their dead corpse.
No, you're good, X. We're gonna work on the background stuff from now.
Man,
we got it in there. No,
I need more. No, I mean,
if you compare that line to anything Ja Rule has ever said, then Serious Jest would be right when he says that Ja Rule was the Britney Spears of hip hop. It's Ja Rule, bitch.
Wow, y'all are hating.
Kevin Keith says the whole Bad Boy clique did nothing but bragging rap. Except for Biggie. I think Biggie also told stories. He was the foundation of that.
It was still same old drug dealer shit that they pushed with Biggie.
But he did that.
I wasn't the biggest Biggie fan.
No, I get it. But here's the thing. It was stuff he did. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't mean the killing and stuff like that, but he ran around a part of Brooklyn at a time, when shit was like that. And I think
parts of Brooklyn were like that.
Yeah. And he told stories in a way in this format, over dope ass beats with a dope ass rhyme.
Biggie was definitely, but I mean, Jay-Z, if you listen to first Jay-Z shit, Hawaiian Sophie was just about goofy shit. But then he started talking about, slinging on the block, and that's when he started really popping off.
And to be honest, I wasn't into Jay-Z early on because that's all I heard.
That's all he did.
But then but
At first.
it wasn't. It actually wasn't. It was like the stuff that got pushed, right?
Oh, that's what I mean. The industry, he might put something else on the album that had something.
He had way of, and he's always so I finally
they pushed
it
that
started
song.
to break, but
right.
But I finally heard a few things, and I was just like, oh, maybe he is saying something other than that. But then you realize, like, what sells versus what the artist would rather do.
And Most Def, Talib Kweli. If you look at Black Star when they first started, their album went gold. If you look at a lot of those artists that were in that same,
I mean,
vein,
like they mentioned,
you could still. What's up, Sha?
Tribe, De La Quest. I mean, there
Tribe
were all these movements,
on their own shit.
The Jungle Brothers, all that clique. There were these movements, right? That existed, and that's what we're saying and that's what Meek Mills is highlighting for us is that okay, the industry could have gone either way, and this is like the CIA putting crack in the hood, right? It's like it could have gone either way. We all would have loved, man, if hip hop had gone the right way, everybody right now would have that hat that Shang has on.
Right. Everybody.
All of us, right? But instead, the industry said, okay, we can make money either way, but if we go left, we could destroy this community. If we go right, they could believe in themselves. What should we do? Crack. Right? Like, I'll give them crack.
Yeah.
What did Jess say?
No, he said he got. Oh,
let me do it. I got it.
You got it.
I got it. He said, "Yeah, I definitely got tired of the whole bad boy bragging about money, but to their credit, they and especially Biggie in that last album opened the door for celebrating legitimate success." Yeah, I mean,
but he put out Black Rob was a thug, you know what I'm saying, and he put him out and he didn't blow up. But if you look at the 50 Cent era, it was pretty much party shit, fuck bitches,
thug shit.
And 50 was.
50 did get shot 9 times.
So we got to give him a grace. We got to give him grace. I don't want my jaw to be stuck like this.
So and it's not like it's not like he was inauthentic in the experiences that he was presenting, but it's more about when the industry is willing to pay people more for that stuff, then clearly they're trying to push an agenda, and I think that's when we get into hip hop being manipulated into an inauthentic space, right? Like,
and they do
where the stories being told have nothing really to do.
You don't think comedy's like that? You don't think the slap happy ham bony like I be like a booby dooby 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 like that motherfuckers?
Don't you hate when the pussy be like,
and then the juice hits you in the face, and then you run down the street and you rob your grandma? You don't remember that? Like
white people be like, hi. Black people be like, what up?
Black dog don't bury his bone. The white dog get up in the morning and bury his bone and lick his master's face. It's like,
White dogs invest their bones. Black dogs just
black dog just fuck it off on Paul shoes. But the main thing is we know
Krista
that
Moreno Dorn, I see you.
Yeah, no. How do we change it? You put out more independent music. That if you got to go independent more than you can anything else. Even with comedy, some of the comics that I see that are going independent are doing as well, like Ali Sadiq, Andrew Schultz. Mm-hmm. What's the other guy? He just Gaffigan puts out shit on YouTube.
Yeah, that's cool.
And promotes it on YouTube because he's like, I want it to be the way I wanted to be it without. Like, I call them basically the cock blockers.
Puppet masters, man.
Well, the cock blockers who want you to change it because that's just the nature of this sounds bad, but of evil percentage of white folks. Yeah. White folks want us to stay dumb. They want us not to know our history. They do not want us to.
Not all.
Not all. I said a percentage. And a percentage. And if you think about it, the reason that they're trying to be on this shit with slavery wasn't that bad. I mean, you learned how to tap dance.
Hey, look at the skills you got. Maya Baker said, so why do we accept that shit? Just say no to the perverted white agenda. Well, I think it takes time.
Suckers.
Well, no, I mean, when you're
suckers. Yeah.
It's we've never, and still to this day haven't been allowed, I think, to be full participants, as a block, as black people in America, right?
But did you hear what Dr. Umar said, that reparations should be part of reparations? All black music, everything that's black music, all black music should be owned by black people, and the residuals from all black music should go to black people. And that would be a gigantic chunk. Like you said, Snoop had 1 billion streams. Do you people know how much 1 billion is? It's crazy. It's crazy.
But to Maya's point, I wanted to say that, I think it's hard to see the white agenda while it's happening. You have to look back. It's like, why did we take crack? Well, it was what was given to while jobs and opportunities were being taken away. It was what was given. You know what I mean? And sometimes, and the point of it is, the agenda is, and it's happening in America now, is like force a bunch of people into a corner and then, make them desperate and then give them the worst shit ever. And they're like, thank God. So, they were able to push that agenda because, it's like, because you were also watching dudes get rich, and it was to a certain degree giving this hope and inspiration to, niggas in the hood that, oh, if I flip this and brick that and chop this and cook that, then I can get rich real quick and go and get my mama up out the hood. And now she ain't got to do this no more. And now, you know what I mean? And with enough black people living that reality, hearing about it, and then seeing, positive results, quote unquote, it's like, you're not sitting here like, this is a white agenda. And the information was out there. Like I said, like Meek Mill's is just confirmation, not new stuff, but for the masses, it's just hard for them to pick up. Mike Baker said, this is why Prince wore a slave on his face to protest. Absolutely.
But then Prince got out of his shit. Now, this is how gangster Prince was, even though some people, he was on some other shit. Once he got out of the contract, he released a triple album. Now, and then they were making fun of him on thing because it only sold 700,000 copies. But a triple album that he did, he played all the instruments. This is the wild shit. He literally played all the instruments in his own studio, mixed it himself, put it out. It's called Emancipation. That's the name of the album. But it was $50 per album because it was a triple album. Just Prince,
700,000 copies.
And they were talking about, he said, you may think I'm not, and he's so weird though. He was weird. You may not think I'm charting on the charts, but I'm charting at the bank. He said that to Kurt Loder, and then it cut to Kurt Loder going, actually, he made $17 million off of one album. And so who's the real fool here? I'm saying more artists, he already used the label to get big, like a Meek Mill, whatever. If you go independent with the following you got, you can make a grip. Because there's a dude named Hobson, 22 million things, and he's already sold 8 million albums. Hobson, that if y'all can look him up, look up Hobson. He does the shit all himself. There's a lot of groups. To me, Kendrick, I don't know if you're like, I'm a Kendrick fan. Like, to me, Kendrick is one of the dopest, period. Like,
and so like,
I got it, everybody.
Within this, and these guys are kind of like Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole, to me, are, ex-millennials, if you will, like a hybrid of generations, you know what I mean? Where like they have, lyrical skills from the past that I appreciate, while doing a mix of, conscious stuff, or, emotional stuff like Drake that.
But Drake is the biggest. Drake is the biggest.
And real ass hip hop shit. And also, still talk a little violence here and there. Ain't nothing wrong with that, light skin, but I'm still a dark nigga. You know what I'm saying? But being outside of that bubble of those three and a couple of others, I'm just like not tuned in to any of this other shit. But yeah, it's like I can't.
Earth Gang. Earth Gang, gang, gang.
Yeah. And there's gonna be some. What's the Coast Contra or
Costa Contra.
Costa Contra? Like cats like that. These younger ones that are doing shit
rewind,
like
make it just a flat, and they sound like
But you could tell they were raised on older shit.
Leaders
You
of
know
the
what I
old
mean?
school,
Or some kind of
the
shit.
new
Yeah, like
school. The leader of the old school.
somebody brought him up right.
But his father was a jazz musician. The other one,
yeah. There
if
you
you
go.
listen to, even though Nas put out some of the dopest albums, to me, I think Nas put out some of the dopest albums. Royce the 5'9", a lot of cats out of Detroit were doing gangster shit though. Let's be real.
I mean,
like dark,
you should
really
have been
dark.
there.
If you look at I'm just saying Eminem. If you listen to him, a lot of it's gibberish. Be real with you, just platypuses, yeah, a lot of it's fucking.
It's his
gibberish.
style, and no,
I get it. Stop
he
it.
tells stories.
Stop it. Okay, he tells stories. Of course, he tells stories about killing his girl and putting her in the lake. Yeah, that's good for the kids. And Stan was
Nobody said his music was for the kids.
Yeah, but then Stan was about a crazy fan, right? But the other stuff is killing his girl. No, I'm dead serious.
I know. I mean, but that's artistry though. Like him and his girl were going through it. He didn't kill his girl, but he used his art form to express his anger and other emotions about it. I mean, that's what it's there for.
Miss Abrams said I wouldn't say it to Marshall's face. Yes, I would.
No, I saw a clip the other day of Tony Yayo who was like, they were shooting a video. It was like Eminem, 50, and blah blah blah, and Snoop showed up with like 50 Mexican gangsters, and everybody on set was losing their shit like, oh no, Suge's here, run! And Tony Yayo said,
Snoop?
No, Suge.
Suge
shows up at this shoot with 50 Mexican gangsters on some dumb shit. And it's like a 50 Cent Eminem shoot, blah, blah, blah. And everybody's shitting their pants over this. And Yayo said Eminem went right outside. Like, I don't give a fuck. And just went outside like, Detroit, what? You know what I mean? Like with that attitude. And 50 went out there with them. And Yayo said that Suge just kind of turned around and left. And the Mexican gangsters were standing there looking confused. And they all bounced. So, you know, I listen.
Oh, no, I saw him. But no, because you do shit. Like you're crazy. A lot of people run into,
but he's who he is.
I know a lot of people run into Fist. It doesn't mean.
Yeah, I think ultimately we're talking about authenticity versus a fake ass agenda that's being pushed. You know what I mean?
What he did was I was there because I tried to get the warm up, and Arnez J undercut me on some bid shit for the price of me doing the warm up for the Source Awards, and that was the Source Awards where Death Row Killers came in and tried to get Snoop and Dre because Dre left Death Row and went right. So I saw Eminem, but Eminem also broke his arm that day. Got his arm broke, and they came in. They came in and started fucking with E40's crew, grabbed the chain off of E40, and then E40's crew literally,
area.
And they beat they made this dude leak out of, and I'm sitting like towards the front of the stage going, they made this dude leak out of every area you could leak out of. So they're beating the brakes off this dude who was on stage. They came out in a car and they came out in a Escalade. Mobb Deep. What's his name's crew comes in through the door, are all red shirts. I'm going, oh shit, I need to get the fuck out of here. Go on stage and rock the Escalade over while Mobb Deep's in it and turn it over. Wow. They all start fighting. I go downstairs. The guy from SkyTel Pagers is crying, going, never had to worry about this with Kenny G. This is bullshit, you niggers. And he's a white dude. He said, you niggers are crazy. And then they start wilding on him. His security gets him out. This all happened at the thing. And I just thought that gangster shit. Oh, they got Snoop out of there. They got Eminem out. Eminem broke his arm on the thing because he tried to get over the thing to come at him. And nobody broke his arm. He broke his own arm. His arm got caught on the chair, they said, and it snapped.
Yeah, there you go. That's
so M's wasn't on some punk shit, but he still, a lot of stuff he says is platypus and flatipus and I'm going, okay, whatever, fuck. And actually, he's an offshoot of Chino XL. Y'all can make fun of me all you want, but you can look it up. Chino XL. and all of his stuff. And Chino XL is just actually more coherent and cohesive stuff. So Eminem got a lot of his shit from them, just like, you know, what's the dude? Bum, 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 bum. They were out of Cleveland.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Bone Thugs and Harmony got their shit from two different groups. Eazy-E took that tape and said, rap like this. And what's their name? I can't remember the name. They're out of LA. AC Alone, and I forget the other dude. And they just bit their shit and did it and became 8 million.
Okay, player, pull up a chair. I'm AC Alone and I'm running for mayor. All right, man. So don't get caught up in the white agenda of hip hop, y'all. Keep looking for conscious rap music, and let's stop supporting the dumb mumble bullshit, whatever. I did used to call just Chino XL back in the day. All right, man. Savage A, we're gonna keep it pushing, man, because we do got to get through this. And I got a quickie for y'all, man. And
I saw that. I was like, wow.
Just stick with me.
Thug life.
I'll meet you on the side, but I'm gonna give it to you like that.
Hey, this your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Dang, here I got it.
I got
it. Oh, you got it.
I got it. Come on.
All right. It's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. Tidbit. Maybe this will come up on Jeopardy if you ever get on. Did you know that vampires do porn? One vampire in particular, the vampire, the original vampire. You know who your boy is. We call him Drippy Drew, Jiggly Uli Ani, Giggly Uni.
His name is Dripple.
Dripple.
All right, you got to take.
I'm gonna move the banner. I got it. Rudy's sex tapes, and this is coming from Midas Touch. Last May, the personal assistant for Rudy Giuliani filed a sensational $3.1 million federal lawsuit alleging that the former mayor of New York forced her to perform oral sex on him and more. But wait, there's more. Rudy adamantly denied Noel Dunphy's allegations, but now there are tapes. I told you there was more. Transcripts obtained paint a sordid and disgusting picture of Trump's former consigliere, Rudy Giuliani. I got another visual aid for you guys, though. All right, we're not done yet. Let's go to the transcript of the tape. Get your lube out. This is hot.
I read that and was like, wow.
Mr. Giuliani, come here, big tits. Come here, big tits. Your tits belong to me. Give them to me. I want to claim my tits. I want to claim my tits. These are my tits. Miss Dunphy. Oh, yeah. Mr. Giuliani, these breasts belong to me. All right. Nobody else can get near these. Okay. I don't care if they're flirting or they give you a business card. These are mine. You got it?
God.
Ms. Dunphy, yes. Understand? Right? Understand? I'm very fucking possessive. I've gone easy on you.
Wow.
Ms. Dunphy, I don't know. Mr. Giuliani, I've been easy on you. Ms. Dunphy, you're pretty tough on me. Mr. Giuliani, I've been easy on you. Give them to me. Miss Dunphy. Maybe.
Wow.
Now,
you know what? I feel like I need to take a shower.
That is filthmatic, dog.
What the fuck?
So your boy Nosferatu.
My boy. Okay.
Yeah, I know y'all love him.
Come here, big tits. I mean,
yes, the tits are in here, Miss Abra. He said, those are my tits. I want to claim my tits. Where is the tit claim counter?
Look,
You're gonna have a chit for your tit. This shit. This is okay. This addresses a lot of issues. Obviously, the work power relationship abuse right? That's
Oh,
there.
absolutely.
On
Absolutely.
all the way on over to creepy sexual sociopath. And this
Well,
man used to run New York, was advising y'all
well,
last
everybody knew he
president.
was a nasty, nasty little man. And he's a nasty man, but I think America didn't realize it. Like even when Trump ran for office, we kind of went, this guy is the guy you're really pushing.
This you got.
I think the chauvinism and hate for Hillary Clinton was so high, and a lot of it was fabricated. They just made shit up,
Yeah.
you know, and it worked. There's no way Dripple is going to get out of this one.
Well, I don't know. I mean, see, here's the problem with I know there's tapes, and usually that you would think that makes things open and shut, but I'm not sure that vampires show up on video. So
That's true.
it might just be her bobbing up and down on a blank
Nothing.
space or whatever.
Hey,
you
maybe
know?
she's just listening to music.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah, they'll just loop a beat over it.
Yeah.
Beat that bitch with a
Did you
bat.
see that dude that
Beat
came
that
and
bitch with a bat.
he punched the window and he couldn't break
Yeah,
it?
yeah. And they be like, ooh, and then they bump into the Usher
Yeah.
joint.
But no,
Yeah, he used to run New York, was called America's mayor, which isn't even jurisdiction wise isn't possible.
and he never did anything heroic. He just walked around and had a PR people act like he was a surveying. Look at that.
He just didn't shit his pants and freeze.
That
like
one
George
fell
Bush
down.
did. Yeah.
That one fell down.
He just didn't freeze like Bush did.
Right.
When they told him, sir,
Yeah.
they were attacking, he was like, he just sat in front of a class of kids. Like, one of the kids was like, Mrs. Crabapple, why is the president peeing?
Yeah.
And then they all made fun of him.
But he punked out. But I think that this is if you look
I think he already got disbarred.
He got disbarred.
In New York. I think he did.
He already got disbarred. But the thing is, if you look at how Trump used to roll, how they used to go to what's his name, Diddle Island.
Oh, Epstein.
Well, Diddle Island, yeah.
Isle of Child.
Yeah.
What they did.
The smell. It's called the Smell of Tears. Is the name of the island of children's tears. And all of them are like that. If you look at Giuliani, even the Democrat side, what's my man's name? I used to like it's his brother, his big brother. It had to leave the office because he was, grabbing people's titties.
Oh, New York. Speaking of New York again, the governor Cuomo.
They're all like that.
Them Cuomo's. Sirius just says all these Trump guys are caricatures like Boondocks villains, man. Don't trust them new niggas over yonder.
No, they are all bad. So I'm not surprised Giuliani is a creep. He dresses like a woman and wrestles the president. No, I'm not joking. There's a video.
No, we've seen it.
Yeah, and he's done weird shit. But to hear him say it, it just made it funnier to see it scripted. Because I'm thinking, when can I get that? Can I read for this?
Those are my tits.
Yeah.
I want to claim my tits.
Okay, hey.
I want to claim my tits.
Hey, Pedro, I need you to make it more introspective. I think that you're doing a little too much out.
You think that was out?
Yeah, I think I think a little bit more, contemplative. Go ahead. Ready? And action.
Those are my tits. I want to claim my tits.
I felt that better. You know what?
I want to claim my tits.
Hey, what do you think? I felt that one better.
I'm very possessive.
Yeah, I just think that I felt that one more because the other one seemed a little bit.
I'm a thespian.
Yes, and seen Mr. Giuliani. Oh
all
wait,
right, guys.
Makeup. He's tripping again.
He's tripping again. Get the fan out. So all right, that's your pop in for today. I just wanted to let y'all know that the vampire's done porn. Hopefully we'll get to see the tape. Yeah, that's gonna be Good. All right, man. Shang, it's your turn. Get us a bottle.
Bring my tits over.
I want to claim my tits. I want to claim my tits. That sounds like something that like, a challenged person would say after seeing porno for the first time. They're like, I want to claim my tits. Those are my tits.
Yeah, it's just sad. You know what else would be sad? If you don't follow us on this goddamn page, that would be really sad. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know what happens? Your whole life feels better. And when you take a shit, it smells good. Boom. Now, click the bell and things will go well. Bars. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you rate it. Give us some thumbs up because the thumbs up really do help us. Subscribe to the YouTube and the Facebook. Make sure you do that. Also, follow us on this social media fucking train that we got stuck on. And I started when you didn't need all this shit.
Come on,
but now we need it. At Comedian Shang on the goddamn gram. At Black Pedro on the goddamn gram. And furthermore, and Heather with at Black Pedro.
Heather with.
I said, yeah, that's, I don't know.
Shakespeare made up a lot of words, man.
But I know Heather with was one of them. It's Threads. Threads is no hot shit. You know there's 200 million motherfuckers on that bitch now.
Who?
There's 200 million people
on Threads.
That's crazy.
Oh, there you go. That's how many people. That's how many you can quantify how many people hate Elon Musk. It's right there.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's bananas. But make sure you follow us on that. And if you don't, you know what it is. It's bullshit if you don't. Yeah, my Shangry today is I'm going to give in. I'm going to give out. I'm going to concede. I hate to say it. I hate Pedro might have had a fucking point. God damn it.
Now let me hear it. Let me hear it now, goddamn it.
I might have been wrong. This Jack Smith guy is no joke. Seeing him stare Trump down like and bitched him. I mean, he bitched him in court again. Another indictment with other indictments. In fact, they said there was so much shit that he did corrupt. He only had to target a certain amount because it would take the trial into 2029.
Good Lord.
And so, even though I've been talking all this shit and saying I'm gonna give y'all $12,000, $13,000 each, I might have been wrong. I think Trump might actually go to jail. It was hard to say. And I retract the $13,000.
I officially renege on my bet. I am not a gentleman, I'll have you know. I come from a long line of scoundrels.
I don't have the money.
I come from scoundrels. Dirty, rotten scoundrels.
When I saw how much shit he's in. God.
Dude. So
damn.
I heard today that he didn't Jack Smith didn't actually stare Trump down today because I think he did it a little bit too hard down in Florida. But the stare down is this. And they were saying, like, on MSNBC, Rachel Maddow and the panel, Joy Reid, Lawrence O'Donnell, Chris Hayes, they were like, this is the trial. This is the one that's built for speed. This is the bobsled trial. You know what I mean? Like, it's just Trump. They're putting it on him. They've got all this evidence.
Look at this. Look at all this shit.
The Trump team is trying to stall.
Look at all this shit. Look at all this shit. Irregular spending, allegations of tax fraud, irregular PAC financing, just on and on and on. And I thought that maybe because Trump is a white male that's gotten away with shit for the rest of most of his life, I thought it.
Miss Aver want her money, dog. You won't pay money.
I don't have the money.
Nicole H is talking about bringing out them guns, as in
I don't have the money. You can't get money from a stone.
Nicole H said, "Where's AJ Fit? We're going to collect from
you." Are not collecting shit for me, and I rebuke you all. I rebuke you. But Jack Smith is about that life. Mr. Trump.
And Maya says, here comes Georgia. And today I saw a clip today of Fonnie Willis where the reporter was like, what would you say to those who
say that with so many indictments already in place, that yours might be a little over the top or unnecessary. Or that, and she kind of literally was like, because I took an oath.
Yeah, the fuck you
I was
think
like,
I'm
oh
doing?
shit.
She
Like
gave him
she about that business
about
too.
that
So,
business too. So I might have been wrong. I think there's a very good
I,
chance.
Shang, if I were you, I'd be careful because I think you're gonna wake up in a
I'm
hotel
not
in a
waking up
bathtub
in
full
the
of ice.
tub.
Ms. Adverb is going to sell your kidneys.
I already sold
And I
one.
think you can only take one, right?
Yeah,
Like
I
you
already
can't have
sold
both.
one.
She
Shut
said
up.
kidneys. She
Oh, well,
taking
yeah,
both.
she's only gonna get one because I already got one missing. But I think that Trump is in trouble. I thought that all that shit he was talking was going to actually
My mouth was open.
be something. Yeah, it's too late. But I think he's in trouble. I never, until today, honestly, until
So
today,
what I gotta ask you, man, because we've been talking this shit for a while. What about today? Like what was the
okay, I
because
was
he's been
listening.
in this is the third indictment, so it's happened two
It's the
more
third
times.
indictment. What the way that I watched Midas Talks, their lawyer edition, because they have like an attorney edition,
Mhm.
and the way this motherfucker broke this particular one down, because I thought it was gonna be Georgia. I thought Georgia's like Georgia,
I
Georgia.
think that's
Nope.
another hell of a case too.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
the important part of Georgia, real quick, is that it's a state case, which Trumpty Dumpty, even if he did get back into office and killed the other cases, can't kill this one. He
right.
can't kill Georgia when she brings it. But go ahead, man. What was it about it? It was he
The way
broke it down.
the way he broke it down, the way he broke down all the other crimes he broke. He said, "We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about his freedom of speech. We talking about what he incited, what he did, the actual application of the things he did pertaining to try to put false electors into position. And it was him with the little fucking, it was him running it. And the way they broke it down was just so gangster. I went, damn, I got to do the show and retract this shit.
It's a hey
Yeah.
man, is it coming to the light? Step into the light.
I
I saw a move on. I saw a post from Move On, and then we'll move on. But but he they were like Fox News anchors were like, well, how are they gonna prove that
what was in his mind?
what was in his mind and that he was lying about it? And Move On was like the same way that they proved how y'all was lying and gotta pay Dominion now. You know what I'm saying? Like they can prove people's states of mind. There's gonna be some text, some note. Mike Pence took notes.
Wow.
So you want me to ignore the Constitution?
Yeah. Okay.
And
then
make you a dictator.
and he's like, "Mother, what shall I do?"
It's like,
'Cause-
I've got to run in my stockings,
yeah,
mommy.
Mike Pence is extra creepy. I saw an interview with him. I went, "Wow, this dude is a man child with some intellect, but crafty intellect. But he's a creepy motherfucker." Some of the shit he was saying, how he's talking about his wife, that was some creepy shit. But New York State case too.
No,
we don't forget about that.
Wait, isn't Serious Just is he Bragg the Manhattan DA, or I thought he was a
No, I think he
was
is.
a SDNY.
But it's I feel like I
I'm
might have
sorry.
been wrong. So everybody that wants
When I said Serious Just, Siri came in, and this bitch is like, who is Alan Bragg? What do you know about the Manhattan DA? This bitch answered my question for me by eavesdropping on the conversation. So okay, so that is a local case then if he's the Manhattan DA. So yeah, Serious Just I guess Trumpy wouldn't be able to nullify
hey man, we
that
can
one
take
either.
the banner down now, okay? We ain't got to keep the banner up there the whole time.
Everybody, get your screenshots now.
Hey, yeah. Let's just
make sure you go to youtube.com where this show will be archived.
$13,000 that I was gonna give y'all each. See if you can get
down to 13 cents.
Yeah, I will give y'all 13 points of advice to suck my ass. I ain't giving y'all nothing. No, but I really today, if you watched how this lawyer, it's on Midas Touch Lawyer Edition. I don't know. It was just lawyer just spitting fucking facts. He said he can try to do that, but then they're going to pull up this. Then they're going to pull up this. Then they're going to pull up this. Now on the other one, they could say he really believed it. Well, we don't care what you believe.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. The way he broke this, he's a lawyer on Midas Touch. This motherfucker was so cold-blooded. I mean, he killed it. And I just went, I'm going to have to get on the show and admit that I might be wrong. This motherfucker might go straight to jail because Jack Smith is not fucking around.
That's right.
At all. That was
And
more of a Paul Mooney Jack Smith.
Yeah.
Because Jack Smith is not fucking around.
And serious jest, Siri did unintentionally confirm for me that Alan Bragg is a Manhattan DA. So it is a state case then, or a local case, I guess.
Before we go, Siri, is Trump going to jail? Okay.
You're an Android user.
Yeah, no, it's actually my phone.
Oh, you have an Apple TV or something?
It says settle down. Hold up. I concede.
All right. Well, Nicole said we knew he was wrong the whole time. So thank you, brother. Thank you for stepping into the light. We appreciate it. There's plenty more room on this Trumpy Dumpty's going to jail. How many more
indictments does this motherfucker got?
Well, it depends on how many. It's 75 right now. Well, it's 3 indictments, 75
counts. 75 counts.
75
I didn't
counts.
even say indictments. I mean, a count. You got to go to Eric Benet's, by the way, y'all made fun of me, but Eric Benet's page, he's singing. It is so funny.
Was he singing the indictment?
He's singing once, twice, 3 times indicted. You orange piece of shit. I mean, but he sings it like, he's singing it for real, and it just fucked me up. In fact, I might even share it because it made me laugh. But that's also, I just think that I was wrong, assuming that, because it seemed like white people now are like, oh, God damn it, man. How many more fucking indictments can you handle?
Indictments.
Yeah, because even they, but it's not going to move his base because his base is crazy as cat shit. And every one of them they save their fingernails and eat them later in a pie. But
guess what? You know what? I heard some talking heads earlier saying like, but none of this is impacting the polling, and his numbers are going up. And I was guess what? Shingles doesn't care. Like the DOJ don't give a fuck about how this is polling. This is legal shit. This is not political shit. So the base can hold on. They can dig in, and I don't care if he raped a baby on Sunday morning in the church pew. I'm voting for him. Right. That doesn't matter, dog. He could still go to jail.
But if he still can run as even if he's found guilty, he still could run.
Nigga, I will. The day America allows a man to run this country from jail, I will bounce. I pledge that to you all now.
On the show, you heard it today.
On my shield, on my fraternity. If this country allows Jonathan Dickhole Trump to run this country from a fucking jail cell, I'm out.
You know what?
This shit don't make no motherfucking sense.
Well, as long as we got the Electoral College, which is the most bullshit, do you realize the Republicans haven't won the popular vote in forever?
Since the advent of the pen.
Yeah, 8 million with Biden, 3 million with Hillary Clinton. Gore beat Bush by like 2 million. It's just been crazy. And yet we still got the Electoral College, which is the biggest piece of shit ever, because basically it's like, well, Dakota has 2, representatives. Fuck Dakota. What about California? The delegates we got in California. In fact, California pays for Dakota. Suck our dicks, Dakota. Suck our dicks.
Both of the Dakotas?
Both
2 Dakotas.
2 Dakotas. That means two dick sucks for Dakota.
There you go. All right, man. I got to bounce. I'm actually
you rocking out today?
Yeah, I'm rocking out today. But
make sure you check out Pedro at the Comedy Chateau.
Le Chateau du Comédie. I have on my Instagram profile. I do have
on Threads.
I haven't. You know what? I gotta sync it with Threads, but I do have either on Threads or Instagram. You can find the link to the ticket show, a ticket link to the show. I was like, what did I just say?
I don't even know what, because you threw me there.
You can get tickets to the link show on the show link to the ticket game.
Make sure you go and check out Pedro this Friday at the Comedy Chateau in North Hollywood. He will be hosting.
Mhm.
He's the master of ceremonies
Mhm.
and probably the funniest comic on the whole lineup. And that's me
No,
being
they booked some good ones on this one, and
okay.
they're
On
starting
this
to book less comics too, which is
yeah, it's
working out.
instead of 900 comics. Also, this week, we're August 25th, Friday. We'll be in San Diego, California, doing the show at the Laugh Factory in the Gas Lamp District. Make sure you come out to that show. Make sure you get your tickets.
See that ticket show? Fuck you, Philip. You didn't have to make fun
Yeah,
of me, man.
well,
It was
he did fuck it up completely.
I fucked
But
it.
make sure you check that out. Check it out. Make sure you check it out at San Diego, California. All right. And also, we're going to have a show coming up at the Ice House. She gave me 2 different dates to choose from. I'm trying to make sure we get the proper date, and that's it. And wow, one South Dakota.
He said 1 Dakota for the base and 1 for the shaft. All right.
And drink the man gravy. All right.
This sounds like a Giuliani porn.
Yeah, I know. Bring your big tits over here.
Nosferatu Productions presents.
Make sure you check us out. This will be our weekend for this. Have a good weekend. This weekend, safe, sound, and make sure you share our Savage AF show. And we will talk to you Monday.
Yes. Enjoy that weekend, y'all.
And for the people that are upset, tell them why we don't care. You know why? You got to say it. You know why we don't care? Because.
Wait, why don't we care?
Why don't we care? Because Shingles doesn't.
Sorry. Shingles doesn't care. My bad.
I was trying to
I wasn't prepared for the setup.
Okay,
my bad.
you were
I fucked that up.
You fucked it up. But we'll see you then. Yo, make sure you come check us out at the live shows. We ain't playing. All right?
That's it, y'all.
All right, y'all. We are out of here. Goodbye.